pregnancy faces risk. We have maternal deaths first pregnancy, we have maternal deaths with 12 pregnancy. So every pregnancy faces risk. There is no way we can determine before the complication who will be complicated. It's very difficult, very difficult.
Over 350,000 women die each year from complications during pregnancy and childbirth. This rate was one of the factors that led to a project called the Millennium Development Goals, which the United Nations launched in 2000. Goal number 5 is to decrease the maternal mortality rate by 2/3 within 15 years. And while most areas still have a long way to go before the 2015 deadline, the small country of Belize has their goals just within reach.
In 2008, for that 12-month period, we actually did have 0 maternal deaths. And then, just as we were getting ready to celebrate this phenomenal achievement, then we had, of course, a maternal death, and it was related to other complicating factors, and this is why the 0 maternal death may be a utopian ideal.
Gail Johnson, a midwife from Texas, has noticed significant improvements throughout the 4 years she's lived in Belize.
Prenatal care is basically free here, so they can come and get the care they need without worrying about, can I afford to go to see the doctor?
Another improvement is that women are now able to bring a companion into the delivery room with them, which is something that, up until just last year, was forbidden. They've also made changes in the way maternal care is provided to women living in remote villages scattered throughout the country. Miles of bumpy dirt roads separate these women from the nearest hospital, making it nearly impossible to travel there during labor. So in order to ensure a safer delivery for these expecting mothers, health officials now travel to them instead.
In a village like Halacte, in the southwestern part of the country, next to Guatemala, in the rainy season it can take 24 hours for a bus to travel from that village to the nearest hospital. So it's not enough for us to just have hospitals and hospital records. We have to have health centers. We have to have mobile clinics. We put community health workers in each village, and we go out on mobile clinics, and we seek, we try to find out who is pregnant, who can we help, who needs our assistance, and we try to make sure that we provide an encounter database for every pregnant woman. So it's not passive in terms of surveillance, it's active surveillance. It's not reliant on the client doing the work, it's reliant on us going out and finding people who need help.
50 years ago, Belize became home to roughly 3,000 Mennonites from Canada and Mexico. Today, they have grown to inhabit 6 major communities and are an essential component to the country's culture and economy. A group of these Mennonite women in the Blue Creek community have noticed the maternal health improvements made throughout the past few decades, but they still feel like they're missing out on one crucial element: childbirth education.
Even when I was 15, 16, when I got my period, I didn't know anything about that. And later on, when I have girls, I thought I will teach my girls before that comes, so they know what's going on. I thought I would die. I was so scared.
I think we can definitely learn more. It's not that we aren't educated, we are, like they go to college. Lots of these young moms have been to college and stuff, but it's just, when it comes to this area, it's, you go to the doctor and you do what the doctor says and you don't question it. And I'm saying we have to question it. We have our right to.
Like in the United States, these women have seen an increase in the number of induced labors and C-sections performed on members of their community. Sarah Petco felt pressured into having a C-section by her doctors. And years later, she still isn't completely sure why she had to have one to begin with.
They said there was a big risk of me losing my baby. Of course, I didn't want that. After 9 months, you prefer going home without a live baby. So I just gave in.
Just as we pass on recipes, we pass on our wisdom.
Johnson tries to encourage women like Petco to seek information and stand up for themselves in the delivery room.
And I've had women call me and say, they're going to induce me on Thursday, and I don't want to be induced. And my answer, don't show up. They're not going to come get you. But they go, oh, just don't show up.
Johnson believes that all over the world, unnecessary inductions and C-sections are increasing for one reason in particular.
Because it's nice to schedule a birth. It's convenient for the mother, it's convenient for the family, it's convenient for a woman working, it's convenient for the physician and the hospital staff. Because everybody can just say, okay, this is when this baby is going to be born. Not necessarily best for the baby, and not necessarily best for the mother, but it fits the modern world, and third world countries are the same, developing countries are the same.
82-year-old midwife Martina Petch delivered hundreds of children throughout her life, including her own children, all 17 of them. Petch finds it difficult to condemn the use of C-sections because she saw firsthand what the world was like without them.
Fíjese que años, más años todavía no veo que la señora se muere.
Oh, the women would die.
Porque el nené no está bien.
These women understand the importance of necessary C-sections, but they would like to see more of an effort made to teach them how to prevent needing this surgery.
I would like them to explain more to the young mothers, and if they have complications like high blood pressures and any other complication, they would tell them how to get rid of them, what they can do to get rid of them, and how they can avoid it in the first place, because I didn't know how to avoid that.
As the people of Belize move closer to their goal of no maternal deaths, the Ministry of Health believes it is input from the people in the community that will help to get them there.
People have great ideas, and people all around the world want to help, and we would love to hear how we can make our services better, and we would love to be able to tell what we are doing so that if our lessons can help other people, then great, because the Millennium Development Goals aren't for Belize, they're for the world, and the importance of the health of our mothers isn't just for Belize, it's for the world.